Will paid a visit to Algonquin College to check out their new Immersive Lab.
All right, so on stop number 2, we're focusing on the students. We got Dean Heather Ryle joining us now, and I think it's so wonderful because you're implementing what actually happens in real life into these programs.
Yeah, we are. In our new Immersive Lab, we're able to give students a much more complete experience of what life might be like out in the field when they enter into their profession. And so that lab is one that we're using over multiple programs, and we've approached it from an interdisciplinary perspective, bringing different schools together. So even though there would be paramedic students potentially learning in that space, we're looking at media students and design students to begin to create the content that can also go in that space.
And how has the response been? Because obviously you decided to approach it from that angle because you saw maybe a gap that was missing. So when you have that program now, you know, when you're in, you've got the music going on, you have surroundings, what they're actually going to entail once they get into their field. How has the response been so far?
The response has been very positive. I mean, it does take some time to build it into curriculum because it is a new way of learning. Certainly students like our nursing students have simulation already that they use. They have simulated mannequins and things like that that they're working with. This is just bringing that experience even fuller into reality. I'll use the paramedic example maybe. If you're working on a patient who is perhaps from a car accident or something. Well, you've got the scene around you. You're able to hear the sirens. You're able to hear perhaps a mother or a loved one who's crying and kind of screaming in the background and trying to, you know, constantly ask you, how are they? How are they? There are things like that that add another level of stimulation and reality to what it is that the individual students will experience when they get out in their field.
Because when you get out into the field, that's what you experience, and to give them a real life picture of that scene here at school, it sets them up for success.
It does, and it also allows us the opportunity as a school to get into environments that are not easy for students to get into. You can't take 70 students and have them stand in an area of an emergency ward and look and see how it's working, right? But if you have that on the walls around them, it just makes them even closer to that real environment.
It's so amazing. Well, I appreciate your time sharing us with a little bit about that new center and what you can apply to your students. Thanks so much, Heather.
No problem. Thank you.